Let me ask you a simple question. Wouldn't it be nice if you can make money on autopilot? Have money automatically deposited into your bank account without lifting a finger? Would you leave your job and travel the world? Buy a house of your dreams? A nice car to impress your friends? Or something else? Well, in today's video, you are going to learn exactly this. This video is perfect if you are a beginner, interested in starting an online business, want to supplement your income with a side hustle, or want to quit your soulless 9-to-5 job altogether. Here's what we're going to be covering today. Part 1 is finding a profitable niche. Part 2 is picking the right offer or offers. Part 3 is promoting this offer in a very unique and special way. Part 4 is sitting back and watching the money roll in. Let's get into the method. All right, so the first step is you need to find a big website with a big following. So as an example, here we are at Business Insider, and if you read any kind of news, tech news, political news, doesn't really matter. They have a lot of stuff. You have probably heard about this Business Insider magazine, right? Another example is Inc.com, right? Inc.com typically focuses on finance, stuff like that, whereas Business Insider is also more business, but they also have a lot of tech stuff, a lot of other things. There's a lot of people read these magazines because if you look at Business Insider, it had a little bit less than 100 million visits last month. If we go into Inc. and we go into SimilarWeb, Inc. actually had 12 million visits last month. So quite a bit less than Business Insider, but still these are huge numbers, right? So if you go to Business Insider, you can see 60% from the US, 5% the UK, Canada 5%, and then we go into Inc.com, we see 52% from the US, 5% from India, 4.7% Canada, etc., etc. And what this essentially means is that these two magazines, they're very followed by a very select group of people, and we're going to be exploiting on that in order to make money. The next step is you want to go into Google or Bing and you want to search for something that I have here. Now, in this example, I'm doing book reviews because I know Business Insider, they do a lot of book reviews. But if they have another kind of niche that they do, maybe they do some other reviews, maybe they talk to other people, something they do on an ongoing basis, something like business book reviews, maybe it could be something else. We're going to take a look if they do anything else. But for this video, for this example, we're going to be looking at book reviews, but it could be pretty much anything. And so if you type site:businessinsider.com book reviews, you're going to get a lot of book reviews. And so if we open these book reviews here, you're going to see that this was on August 2021 and they're reviewing a bunch of books. So in this example, 24 business books. If we go back, we have 24 most popular books of 2021, right? These are business books. These are popular books, right? So if we're going to open this up, these are general books, right? Which are by Business Insider. It doesn't matter which list you go with. As long as it's from the same source, it's going to work. Let's see if we can do the same thing for Inc. So I'm going to duplicate this and we're going to put Inc.com here. We're going to say site.inc.com. We're going to do book review. And actually what they like to do, they have a list here, but they also have a single book. Whereas if we go to Business Insider, they have various books. Now, if you're browsing this page, what you're looking for is something similar, right? So if I scroll down, here I'm on the homepage of Business Insider today, and just by looking, I can see, so they really love to interview kind of these younger people, it looks like, how a 26-year-old owns 1,300 rental units, a 32-year-old CEO built a 5 billion crypto. So this could be another type of content that they publish. One could be book reviews, another could be interviews with, young business owners or young millionaires or young billionaires, whatever. It could be something else, right? It could be maybe maybe they have some other area that they talk about. You have to decide that for yourself. But I know they do book reviews. I know they also love interviewing millennials, young people, how they're making money, how they became rich. So there's a lot of things that you can do. And same thing for Inc. Inc.com. You can go in there and you can browse around and you can see meet the 9 fastest growing companies in Miami. These could be interviews, right? Interviews, same thing as Business Insider. It could be interviews. And so once you decided which site you want to focus on, is it going to be Business Insider? Is it going to be Inc.com? Is it going to be something else? There's lots of magazines, lots of sites. And once you decided which area you want to be focusing, is it going to be book reviews? Is it going to be interviews? Is it going to be something else? The next step is you want to Google for a website called Substack. Substack allows you to start a paid newsletter. So we are going to be doing something like this, but we're going to be doing a little bit different, right? We're going to open this website. And what we're going to do is we're going to sign up for a free account. I'm going to log in because I already have an account. And so here I am logged into my own Substack account. And we have something called the Writer Dashboard. And yes, you can go out and you can create a paid newsletter, but we don't really want to do that. In fact, one of the things that I recommend is we can essentially create a newsletter that's tied to the actual magazine in a very, very specific area. And then once we create that newsletter, we are going to go out and we're going to find the audience who we can, send these newsletters and then make money. And I'm going to show you a very, very easy way to do that. But right now, let's go ahead and create a newsletter. So what we're going to do here, we have my newsletter here. And what I want to do is I want to create a newsletter that has various book recommendations, right? In that case, people can just subscribe to my newsletter and they don't have to go to, Business Insider. They don't have to go to Inc.com. And so as an example, right, we have this dashboard here. This is James' newsletter. So I'm going to go into settings and I'm going to say into my account. So here I have my description. I can change it to something else. Book recommendations. I can say, welcome to James' newsletter by me, sign up, etc., etc. So we can keep that. That's fine. The next thing that I can do is I can hit a new post. But before I do that, I can simply go to Business Insider. I can click on their, 24 best books. And what I can do is I can easily right-click and use a plugin that's called Scrape Similar. And you can just download it. It's absolutely free. You can just Google for it. It's absolutely free. And we're going to do Scrape Similar. And now we have a list of all of these 24 books. I'm going to copy to clipboard. I'm going to go back to my newsletter and I'm going to paste. And now I have all of these books here. Now, what you guys want to do is you want to create, you can have a description. You can just have a list if you want, but these are going to be affiliate links, right? So if I go in here, what I can do is I can select it, Control K, and this could be an affiliate link to Amazon. So all you have to do is go to Amazon.com and all you have to do is Google for that book. So that book, let's take a look at that book. This is Steve Jobs. You can just copy and paste it here. Copy and paste it, and it already suggested for us, right? So we're going to go in here. Now, once you click on this first title here, right, this book right here, I am a member of the Amazon Affiliate Program, the Amazon Associates Program, and therefore I see this little bar here. This is called the site stripe, and I can automatically get the link. So let's say we want to go into Kindle, and I actually purchased this book a while ago, really, really good book. We're going to go into text and we're going to copy the short link. We're going to say get link. And now we can just copy it, right? This is a copy generated. We're going to go back here and we can just paste it here. And the first link is done. We can do the same thing. We can just copy and paste this, copy this. We're going to go in here, paste it. And guess what we have? We have this book here. We're going to go to Kindle. We're going to go to text. We have a link generated. We're going to go back. And we're going to copy and paste it here. Control K, paste the link here. And now we have the link. And the beautiful thing is that now we have a high quality email newsletter that we can send various people that read Business Insider, that are interested in business, and we can recommend them various books. Now, this is one way to do it. Another thing that you guys can do is you can have a list of these books. These could be affiliate links. And then on the top, you can say this email is brought to you Bluehost, the easiest way your new WordPress website, right? We can just make it something like this. We can fix that. And then this could be another affiliate link. Like I'm just going to put google.com, but this could be a Bluehost. You can just go to Bluehost, sign up for their affiliate program. This could be another affiliate link. And now you have an email as part of an email newsletter that is targeted to people who read Business Insider, who are interested in their book reviews. Once you're done, the next step is to hit publish. You're going to hit publish. This post is for everyone. Allow comments from everyone. You can disable comments, and you might not even send email. You can send email if you want. Let's say we're not going to send email. We're going to publish this on website here. We're going to enter a title, book reviews 2021. We're going to hit publish. We're going to say everyone, disable comments or enable comments, doesn't matter. Publish on website now. We're going to publish it. And now you have an article on the website. Now, the next step is that you actually need to get traffic for these people. Where do you get the traffic? There are lots of ways of getting traffic. You can buy, Facebook ads. You can buy Google ads. Facebook ads works excellent for this because there's actually a business insider interest inside of Facebook ads. And the same thing with Inc.com. So you can go out and you can match interest. But one of the easiest ways is you can simply go to Google or Bing and you can type Business Insider Forums. You can do something like this and you're going to have all of these forums. You can go on Facebook. There are business insider groups. You can find, you can go to Reddit, right? Reddit site, reddit.com. And you're going to find, business insider forums. There's a user business insider. There are forums business insiders, all of this kind of stuff. And the reason this is so powerful is that we just created recommendations that are taken directly from Business Insider. This is what they recommend. And that is why when we find an audience, a group having to do with Business Insider, it's going to be very, very useful. If you want to do Inc.com, you can do Inc.com forums. You can find it on Reddit. You can just remove Reddit and you can do Inc.com forums. Forums Inc. We have a lot of these other forums, interactive forums, a lot of these other sites. Now, if you do not find the right forums that you want for specifically for Business Insider or Inc.com, your next best thing is just to find general entrepreneur forums. So you can type entrepreneur forums. And then you can go on these forums and say, hey guys, I created an email newsletter that aggregates book suggestions, book reviews from Business Insider or Inc.com and delivers it to you in a very, digestible form directly to your inbox. That way you don't have to go and hunt down, Business Insider book reviews. You can just, get these directly in your email box. This is extremely, extremely powerful that you can do that. And that is why we are not just doing any kind of book reviews. We're doing specific, Business Insider book reviews. And that way we can find an audience and then we can sell. And hey, do you read Business Insider? Great. Then you need to subscribe to our email because there's where we send you their book reviews, right? And you can do the same thing for the Inc. And you can do the same thing with Inc.com, entrepreneur.com. There's all of these other sites that you can create very, very highly targeted email newsletters, and then you can provide all kinds of content, and that way you can make money two ways. You can make money when they purchase the book, and you can also make money using this kind of sponsored link here where you can promote any kind of business offers. This is very, very powerful. Now, guys, if you have trouble looking for, Business Insider, you're not sure who their competitors are, you can simply go to Google and you can type Business Insider versus Bloomberg, Forbes, Wall Street Journal, The Economist, right? There's all of these other stuff. You can do the same thing, Inc.com versus, actually, Inc.com is not a good example, Entrepreneur.com. You can do something like this. You can scroll down, magazine, Inc. magazine, right? You can do Inc. magazine and look at suggestions. Here you have, there's Inc. magazine. You can do Inc. magazine versus Fast Company, Entrepreneur, right? And that way you're going to have a lot of different magazines that you can create highly, highly targeted email newsletters and make money that way. Now, this does not have to be book reviews, like I said before. You can go into Business Insider, right? So if we go back to Business Insider here, you can do some kind of a targeted niche list having to do with, this guy, how a 26-year-old owns 1,300 rental units. And this is popular with subscribers, right? You can talk about crypto. You can talk about finance. You can talk about, what's happening around the world. You can talk about anything, millennials. You just have to find a niche that they talk about over and over again. Create a newsletter in that niche. And then once you get subscribers, you can advertise to them using, sponsored links. You can do, books to affiliate marketing to Amazon program. You can do different products. It doesn't really matter. That is why this is such a great method, because it's super highly targeted. All right, guys. So that is the method I wanted to show you guys today. Really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this method. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.